No, it's not.
All right, perfect.
Um, all right, so on three. Ready? Are you ready?
Yeah.
One, two, three, go.
Hi, my name is Jonah Nazarian, and today I'm going to be talking to you about global warming. We've heard this term for years, but what does it actually mean? Melting ice caps, rising sea levels, decreased biodiversity, wildfires, and much, much more. This is the reality of our future if we don't address the root cause behind climate change: increased carbon dioxide levels in the atmosphere. Rather than only decreasing the amount of carbon emitted by humans, we also need to capture carbon. But current methods are expensive and harmful. Traditionally, CO2 is captured using a toxic chemical that requires an energy-intensive capture process. So we are releasing more carbon into the atmosphere every time we capture it. While we do already have many natural ways of capturing carbon, it simply isn't enough. Plants intake CO2 during photosynthesis, but their primary goal is to produce glucose, so their efficiency rate is very slow. Solar is also not a viable option because although it can help us make sure we don't add more CO2 to the atmosphere, it does not directly address the root cause of carbon buildup. But we're here to help. Introducing Carbona Co. We're reinventing solar panel technology to capture carbon and produce syngas. Our cutting-edge device consists of 4 layers that allows it to synthetically undergo one of nature's most useful processes. Let me tell you more about it. Sunlight is able to provide energy for redox reactions to occur in electrodes and CO2. CO2 is captured on the dry side of the bottom layer, while sunlight is simultaneously striking an advanced photoabsorber. The bottom layer is a hollow fiber membrane, which is optimal for CO2 capture because it provides a lot of surface area for CO2 to stick to its resin material. On the wet side of the membrane, the captured CO2 will be converted into bicarbonate molecules as it comes into contact with water. While CO2 is being captured and sunlight is hitting the photoabsorber's semiconductor electrode, its cathode is producing syngas and the anode is producing oxygen. Sunlight is necessary for a series of reactions where hydrogen gas is produced from water using sunlight and semiconductors, which use light energy to directly disassociate water molecules into hydrogen and oxygen. Ultimately, the system creates oxygen gas produced within the anodes of the electrodes and syngas produced in the cathodes. Syngas is unsustainably synthesized from an energy-extensive process using coal. Now you might be wondering how we harvest the syngas. Within each panel, there's a reservoir of syngas that collects once it's extracted from the other side of the membranes within each leaf. This reservoir will be connected by pipes to a storage unit, similar to Tesla's Powerwall. Each device unit costs approximately $5, and there will be about 244 units on every 1 meter by 2 meter sunlight trackers. These trackers allow for the optimal amount of sun to hit the synthetic leaves throughout the day. As a result, each panel will cost only $5,440, which includes the cost of the tracker itself. This price is significantly cheaper compared to similar panels and provides a quicker return on investment. But why would companies and homes adopt this technology? Simple. Aside from the environmental benefits, there's also economic incentives. Our system produces syngas, which can be sold to labs for about 10 cents per cubic meter produced. Every day, our device produces around 97.6 tons of syngas. As a result, the owner of the system will make approximately $4,037 a year. This is because we will buy the syngas from our customers, meaning that they will make back their investment in under 18 months. The global carbon capture and sequestration market was valued at $1.75 billion in 2019 and is projected to reach $6.13 billion by 2027, exhibiting a CAGR of about 20% during the forecast period. At this point, there's about 414 parts per million of carbon dioxide in our atmosphere, which is double the amount that there was during the Industrial Revolution. Trends show that this number will continue to rise, which is concerning. If we don't take action, we could see environmental catastrophe, but we no longer need to sit idly by and watch our environment crumble. No. Carbona Co is here to provide companies and individuals with an opportunity to do their part to fix our climate and truly make a difference. Join us today and let's revolutionize carbon capture technology one roof at a time. Thank you.
Thanks, Jonah. So